From the first time I picked up a football when I was 4 years old, I knew that I wanted to be a football player. Playing in this stadium was my first ever game. And I was a freshman, and I played wide receiver at first. And we were losing so bad, the crowd started chanting my name, trying to tell the coach to move me to quarterback. From the moment I took that first snap, my entire life changed. It was that first game that made me a quarterback forever. Growing up in Miami was very competitive. We all had one thing in mind, and that was just to play sports. I love the heat. It's blazing hot. It's helped me become a better athlete, I say. Right here, this is my grandmother's house where I grew up. Here is where we learned the values of life. It's a place of love. I'm very proud to be able to provide for my mother. I promised her that when I was in the 3rd grade, and I'm someone who's tried to be a man of their word. The night of the draft, it was a long process. It was pretty nerve-wracking though that night. My mom, she kept us going with her high spirits. Right after my name was called, I gave my mom a hug. And I went out on stage, and it was just like that moment where everything just set in and reality set in that, hey, you're now in the NFL. One of the reporters asked me how did it feel to have the 4th best-selling jersey. And I was like, hey, thank you. I would say Mama Rose bought just about 10 jerseys so far, maybe more than that. So she's single-handedly taking advantage of that. Oh, man. Miami Northwestern, home of the Bulls. Gotta have soul to wear that blue and gold. Tap that wall every time you walk out. Tradition, pride. We're now at the Mecca, Trash Pile Stadium, the home of Dade County's high school football. I mean, it's home for me, and Miami will always be here, but I know that now it's time for me to go, and I'm looking forward to being in Minnesota for the next years of my life. I've been working my entire life for this moment. I knew that one day it would come. From all of the blood, sweat, and tears of playing Pop Warner football for Punch Park, I knew that my moment would come.